we fight when we're on the floor. You know, UTSA is a good team and they're well coached, and we knew kind of what they were going to try to do to us defensively. I felt like Elise Hill did a great job of making those adjustments in the game, being able to attack, get to the rim, obviously doing a ton for us right now offensively and doing a great job. I felt like we got really great minutes from Kennedy Alexander. I felt like we got really good minutes from Jade Clack. Really proud of our team and the way that we fought. And we were talking in the locker room a while ago, and we talk about, like, there's going to be all of these learning opportunities that our team is going to have as we grow throughout a season. And this is one of those opportunities that just, it hurts and it stings, but we've got to be able to just handle these moments the right way, and we're going to be better on the other side because of it. So excited for us to be able next week to dive in, to get into some film and get into some growing opportunities that we have, that I know I have a great team who's going to embrace that, and we're going to continue to work really hard to be the team that we can be, and I believe in this team.
This was kind of a hard opening stretch. How do you kind of maintain everybody's optimism and keep everybody together and kind of move forward? Because, I mean, in case you would have knew this was going to be these hard games to start the conference schedule.
Yeah, for sure. You know, it's a tough week playing 3 games, and in 1 week is always really tough in our conference. Like, we have such great teams, and we played a lot of really tough teams this week. And when you look at North Texas, when you look at UTSA, we're right there. Mm-hmm. We're right there, and so we're going to be able to feel the sting a little bit from it, right? But be able to have the perspective of there's a few things within our control that when we're able to kind of do those few things a little bit more consistently, I do believe that we're a team that has the ability to be right there. Within our conference, there's no easy games. There's not a night off. There's no single team that you can just show up and win that game and not be your best. We've got to learn how to be our best every single game, and I'm proud of our team and the steps that we're taking. Wish we were a little bit further along today, but we're going to learn from this and we're going to grow.
What were you trying to do with Jordan Jenkins?
Yeah, well, we were trying to prevent some of those catches where she got some easy catches around the block, where she got some easy catches at kind of the elbow area. We were trying to prevent those, trying to make her just a little bit more uncomfortable with the spaces of the floor that she had to play in and where she was able to receive the ball. We didn't want to put her at the free throw line as much as we did. You know, I felt like sometimes it's really hard when you're playing offense and there's just a lot of physicality, and then you try to match that on the defensive end and it doesn't go your way. That can be a little bit tougher for that. But I felt like I was proud of the way we battled. She's an exceptional player.
At least there was, I guess, sometimes early in the game, late in the game, where you kind of struggled to score, and a couple of those times you broke it up with a couple of big baskets. What did you see out there kind of offensively, and what was going right and what wasn't going right for you guys?
Yeah. A lot of it was just like playing within the offense and just trusting my teammates, you know, everybody doing their part. So was there anything specific they were doing with Delaney Crawford today?
They were, you know, we anticipated the way that they defended her because similar to some things that we saw last year from them, but also in scouting them, we saw what they'd done to some key players on some other teams. And so one of the things I felt that Delaney did really well was continued to move without the ball. And then I felt a little bit more in the second half. It became just really physical to try to get some of those cuts and move. And UTSA is a really physical team defensively, so we've got to get some execution points a little bit more finer tuned, like with our screening and with some different things that we need to do to be able to free up our players, not just Delaney, but be able to free up E and be able to free up some other players.
And like I say, today you're always going to be okay shooting as many threes as you shot. Even when you make 5 of them here, I mean, you're still, I mean, that's just where it's going to be. You're just going to just keep going, right?
Oh, absolutely. I believe this team can shoot the ball. It's a tough percentage to look at. Like everybody who watches this is going to think I'm crazy when I say yes, and we're shooting less than 20%. They're going to be like, she's crazy, but I'm not. Like I really believe in what we're capable of doing, and you have to get experience in those moments. So you have to take the shot. You can't just practice the shot and then expect to just have it. You have to be able to take those shots in a game. And so we've got to do that. And do we wish they'd gone in a little bit more? Absolutely. Do I feel like we were taking, bad shots? No. Like, we had to force some stuff up in a late shot clock situation, and I wish we'd been able to execute to get a different shot. And those shots obviously look really sloppy. But we've got to be able in those moments to take those shots to be able to convert in those moments in the future.
So, Elise, where do you feel like you guys are now compared to where you were when I talked to you at the beginning of the year?
The season is all about growth. Obviously, we haven't been getting the outcome we want, but from last time I talked to you to now, a lot better.
Any other questions? All right, thank you both.
Thanks.